Welcome back, everybody. Today I wanted to go over something that is interesting to me. Every time people come over to my house, and I always end up talking about the breakfast that I have, because I am so excited about it. Still to this day, I've had this breakfast every day, give or take 1 or 2 days, probably for the last 2.5 years. Not even kidding. I've refined it a little bit. I've changed some things, but I've got down to a formula that I really like, and maybe you'll like it too. It is pretty high calorie, but that's because I try to use many calories or get most of my calories in the morning as opposed to later in the day. I just feel like it helps me be okay through the day. I used to do regular milk, but now I do oat milk just because I feel like my stomach deals with it a little bit better. So I'll move this aside a little bit. I usually do about 2 cups of oat milk, which is about 240 calories. And I've got nice measurements on the side of my blender that help. We got about 2 cups, just perfect. Then I also like to use, this is called MCT oil. It's from coconut, but it's pretty much just a good saturated fat, in my opinion. And I also like to have it in the morning because I think it's good for sustained energy. And I'm not quite sure how the conversion works between grams and milliliters, but I just pretend it's the same. So I do about 15 grams of that, and that's about 100 calories, which is, it's crazy how quickly it adds up with oils. Then next, this is just ground up oatmeal. I found that through my refinement process that putting straight oatmeal in there, it sometimes gets kind of chunky, and then it just collects at the bottom of the cup, and you can't actually eat it. I mean, you can use a spoon, but that's not very tasty. I've also found that in using oat milk, the oatmeal actually becomes part of the liquid instead of just hanging on the bottom. If I use regular milk and I blend it, even when it's ground up like this, it still just collects in the bottom. But when it's oat milk, I'm assuming because there's the same thing kind of, it sticks together. So I've been doing about 40 grams of this, which is about 1/2 cup. So I tend to go over with the oatmeal, so that's about 150 calories. Then just some plain Greek yogurt here. I really do not like yogurt just by itself. I know some people like to just eat yogurt by itself, but that is not me. I think it is pretty gross, honestly. I mean, maybe the sugared kind is okay, but plain Greek, it's so sour. The only reason I can do it is because it's mixed in with all this other stuff. That makes it tolerable, but it's about 200 grams or so, and that's 310 calories of yogurt there. And now, being health and wealth conscientious here, I do eat a lot of peanut butter. Some people really hate on peanut butter, but I enjoy it. And this I do about 66 grams. Don't ask me why I do that specifically. I think maybe because, oh yeah, so the serving size is 2 tablespoons, which is 33 grams, but I do 2. Why not? So this much right here, we'll see how much this is. There's 85. Okay, that was too much. But if I did what I was supposed to do, it was 66. It's about 420 calories of peanut butter, but oh well. Got a little bit extra. And I always give my dog a little bit of the peanut butter because they like it. Okay. Diego, come here. Okay, and honestly, this next step is the one that seems easiest, but for me it's been the hardest to find what works the best. This is a giant 11-pound bag of protein powder. I recently switched from a protein that used sucralose as the artificial sweetener to stevia, and I think it does a little better with my stomach. I was kind of wondering why my stomach always hurt, and I think it was because of the sucralose that was in the protein powder that I had before. But now that I got a stevia one, it's a little bit better. The thing is, with this much biomass, it's gonna hurt your stomach. Not hurt it, but it's just a lot of food at once, so there's gonna be a little upsetness, but I think it's pretty minimal now. My own scoop is about 30, let's see what this is, 40 grams, which, let me see what I wrote down here. So that's about 110 calories of protein powder. I think it's about 20 grams of protein. All right, and there I have it, the entire mixture. So now I just gotta blend it. Bring my blender over here. Had to find the lid. Unfortunately, my dog still ate half of the lid, so it doesn't really fit anymore, but I still put it on just so it doesn't spill out. There we have it. to use a food scale. I know it's kind of cringe, but oh well. And this does produce like about 4 cups of liquid. So that's 32 ounces of food. In the mornings, if I'm rushed, I will drink all of it at once. But that's a lot, and it doesn't feel that great. Right now that I'm in school, I tend to drink half of it, like, now. And then I will wait like half an hour and eat the rest of it. Doesn't even fit in on my cup, but it's pretty good. There we go. So that gulp was about 600 calories, which is so good when you're in a rush. Total, that's about a 1,300 calorie drink, and I don't plan on stopping. If drinking this every day is wrong, I do not want to be right. It is so good. It's like, so it's about like 100 grams of carbs, and it's like 65 grams of protein, I believe, and then 80 grams of fat. So it's pretty much everything I need in the morning. It's got high protein content. It's not got too much carbs in the morning that I feel like get me tired later in the day. And then pretty much all my fat content for the day comes from this drink, from the peanut butter and the oil and then the yogurt as well. Let me know if this seems gross to you or not, or if you're just a protein smoothie connoisseur like me and you've got something else you do, let me know. I appreciate you guys watching again. See ya.